Welcome to Aledo United Methodist Church's Vacation Bible School Crew Leader Training.
First, we want to thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to go through this training before VBS starts.
And thank you for giving your time and energy this summer to be a crew leader at Aledo UMC.
My name is Tammy Decker, and I'm the Vacation Bible School Director this year.
And my name's Jennifer McDaniel. I'm the Children's Ministry Director here at Aledo UMC.
And I'm Emily Fowler. I'm the Volunteer Coordinator for VBS.
And I'm Abby Griffin, the Decorating Coordinator, and I open and close sessions each day during VBS. During this training, we're going to tell you a lot of information.
A lot of information. There won't be a test, but we will ask that you please email me with the key phrase you're going to hear later, just so that we know that you've completed your training.
You have volunteered to be a crew leader. A crew leader is incredibly important. You will shepherd a group of kiddos around from station to station, along with participating in the stations once you get there.
But most importantly, your job and all of our jobs is to share God's love with each and every kiddo that attends Vacation Bible School this summer. So let's get started. We can't wait to tell you all about it. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to talk to you about some basic VBS information for our VBS that we have here. First of all, kiddos, how old can they be to come to our Vacation Bible School? 3 years old, all the way to rising sixth graders. Rising sixth graders are kiddos that are going into sixth grade next year. We also have a nursery available for any kiddo that's under the age of 3 for anyone who volunteers. We have 2 sessions of Vacation Bible School here at Aledo United Methodist Church. Our evening session starts on Sunday, July the 9th and runs through Thursday, July the 13th, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Our morning session runs 9 a.m. to noon, Monday through Friday, July 10th through 14th. Okay, so let's talk about stations. Everyone comes to opening and closing together in the sanctuary. Soundwave Sing and Play is our opening, and Fun Shop Finale is our closing. We'll do lots of singing, we'll have skits, some videos. It's something we do all together in the sanctuary. Now let's talk about individual stations. In the mornings, we have separate preschool stations from the elementary stations. At night, those stations are all together, meaning everyone goes to the same place. In the mornings, our preschoolers will go to 5 stations. Bible Discovery, they will go to Imagination Station, which is crafts. They will go to Veggie Tales and Snacks. They will go to Sing and Dance, and they will also go to Recreation. Now, very similarly, elementary kiddos in the mornings will go to Bible Discovery. Kindergartner and first graders will go to crafts called Imagination Station. The kids will go to KidVid Cinema, where they will also have snacks. They will go to Recreation outside, and they will go to Mission Mania, which is our station where they'll do a mission project every single day. Now, the one exception in the morning is our 2nd through 4th graders will go to a brand new station called Art Lab. Art Lab is going to be a place where they do an art project that lasts the whole week. Should be a lot of fun. Now, the only exception in the morning is our 5th and 6th graders, and they go to Mission 56, which is where they're going to be doing mission work all week over in the quad, learning how to build a wheelchair ramp. Now, at night, everyone will go to the same stations, but they'll go to the same location. Preschools won't be separated out from the elementary stations. So how will you have a crew? Who will be on your crew? What kind of kiddos? How old will they be? What should you expect? Those are great questions. In the mornings and the evenings, our crews are made of blended family groups, meaning they're not all a specific age, but they are in similar aged groups. So let me tell you, in the mornings, we have younger preschool crews, which will consist of younger 3-year-olds, older 3-year-olds, and younger 4-year-olds. We will also have an older preschool crew, which will have older 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds. We'll have another crew that has a blended group of kindergartners and first graders. And then we'll have a few crews that are blended groups of 2nd, 3rd, and 4th graders. So although they're similarly aged, we're not going to have a 2nd grade crew, a 3rd grade crew. The reason that family crews are beneficial is that the younger kids can be helped by the older kids. We avoid some of the cliques that are involved in some of the specific grades, and we found it to be very successful. But we do like having them in similar age so that we can have appropriate curriculum for each group. In the evenings, The groups will be very similar, we just won't have as many crews. We will have a younger preschool and an older preschool crew. We'll have a kindergarten and first crew, and we'll have a second through fourth crew. We just won't have as many. So, how many crew leaders and how many kids are on each crew? Well, typically we have a crew leader for every 10 to 14 kiddos. Now, in the mornings, we will have a red group that will have 2 or 3 crews in them. So we'll have like 3 red crew leaders working with 35 to 40 kids. But you'll be assigned to your 10 to 14 kiddos that you keep up with. You may be red number 1 or red number 2. At night, on the other hand, the crews are smaller, so you will be assigned to, again, a group of 10 or 14, but you may be red all by yourself. Again, at night and in the morning, our Mission 56 crew will be over at the quad. They will be their own crew, 5th and 6th graders that are working on their mission projects. Okay, so we get all the way through all of our stations every day. We get through the week. What happens then? Well, we all come together on VBS Sunday, which is in July 16th, the 11 a.m. service. The kids will come on stage and sing a couple of their songs. The kiddos will get a chance to tell the congregation about what they did, the mission work they completed. It will be all VBS all the time during worship that day. We will want you there in your shirts so that we'll be able to celebrate.
Hi, remember me? I'm the volunteer coordinator for VBS, and I just wanted to walk you through what volunteer check-in will look like on Sunday afternoon. When you arrive, you will find me and a couple of other volunteers at the Connection Center in the narthex. We will have a table full of shirt packets for you. You will get a shirt, a name tag, and if you're a crew leader, you'll receive a bandana that the color corresponds with your group that you will be leading. Once you have your shirt packet, you will need to go change into your shirt because you will need to wear your shirt, your bandana, if you're a crew leader, and your name tag every day that you are here and volunteering. If you are volunteering for both morning and evening sessions, you will get 2 shirts. And you will get 2 bandanas because if you are a crew leader both morning and evenings, the likelihood of you being the same color is not very good. So if you're a station leader, you will not receive a bandana, but you will have a shirt or shirts if you're volunteering both sessions and a name tag. So make sure that you see us at the Connection Center on Sunday, and both morning and evening volunteers need to be here Sunday, July 9th in the afternoon to check in. In this bag, you will have a map of our campus, and you will also have a schedule for the day. It will show the preschool schedule on top and everyone else's schedule on bottom. You will also have a job duties list in the bag. The kids usually rotate every day who does what, but it really engages the kids as you're walking from station to station to station to have an important job to do. You're also going to have hand sanitizer. Hang on to this, don't lose it, because you need it. You're going to have some Kleenexes. You will have a Sharpie and some scissors, and you will have some tape. We're also going to have some Band-Aids in there just in case there's any bumps and scrapes, because the kids do have a lot of fun and sometimes accidents happen. For the evening session, in addition to the crew bags that you'll have on your pew in the sanctuary, you'll also have a box similar to this on a table that corresponds to your crew in the chapel. In this, you're going to find notes that you may need for the evening, and there'll also be coloring sheets for the kids to color because that's where the kids will meet in the evenings, is in the chapel. They don't meet in the sanctuary. Again, you will have color-coded pews in the sanctuary where your color-coded crew will be sitting each day. It's a really great idea and something that you need to do to bookend the kids. So having an adult or a youth volunteer at one end of the pew and an adult or a youth volunteer at the other end of the pew, just to keep the kids in their pew and not running around. Something to remember, you can crawl underneath our pews too, so just keep an eye out on your kiddos and try to keep them in the pew as much as possible. Please arrive for the morning session. We need you in your pew at 8:30 in the morning. If you have a problem with that, please text me as soon as you know you might be stuck in traffic, stuck at the train, an emergency came up, please let me know. In the evenings, when you show up, we really need you to be at your table in the chapel no later than 5:15.
Wow! Can you believe it's time for Vacation Bible School? So every year for Vacation Bible School, through our curriculum that we use, there is a daily Bible point. So I brought an example. This is Abby. She's one of our Bible buddies, and we'll get to that in a second. But when you hear the Bible point of the day, this particular one is, God made us for a reason. And we're all then going to say, do it with me, wow! So let's practice that one more time. So if you hear the Bible point of the day, God made you for a reason, then we're going to lead all the kids in a big, loud, wow! So that's going to happen a lot throughout the week. If you've done this before, you may still have dreams of our Light It Up from last year. So there's also a Bible buddy every day. There's Abby and Decker, there's Bubba the Whale, and those happen as we go along, and they help us remember the key points of the day for each day during Vacation Bible School. Along with that comes the very, very most amazing invention that group has, and those are the Bible buddies. Kids come to Vacation Bible School sometimes, I think, just to get a Bible buddy. It becomes one of the major things of the week. So these they will get each day. There's one for each Bible buddy that has the Bible point, their name, and the scripture that happens for each day. And during KidVid, when they're having their snack and they're watching their video, they'll receive their Bible buddy during that time, and it'll go on their name tag. And this is important, if anybody is ever absent, they will be distressed that they didn't get their Bible buddy, but Miss Emily has extra Bible buddies for everybody for every day. So along with our Bible buddies, there's also a daily Bible story, and that will be delivered a little bit through different sessions, but most importantly during Bible Discovery, which happens in the choir room, full with costumes and skits and sometimes interactive stories that go along. So we'll have our scripture, we'll have our Bible buddy, and we'll have our Bible point of the day. There also is a Bible verse, which very often has hand motions. So we will teach those at opening and review them at closing, and then we count on you, if it happens again throughout the time during Vacation Bible School, for you to join in the hand motions and help reinforce that Bible verse as we go along. One of my favorite things about Vacation Bible School is God sightings. So from the very beginning on the first day, we're going to give each student, each child, everybody in the room, all of our volunteers will all get a bracelet for distribution that reminds us to watch for God. And throughout the week, we are hoping that we encourage all of the children and all of the volunteers to be looking for God. It can be something as simple as a beautiful sunset, or helping unload the dishwasher, or something really amazing that happened throughout the week. And you will see God so many times. As that happens during our finale, we're going to actually have you discuss those among your crews and to share them with the children and have the children share them with you. And they will get a daily reminder that we will begin to put up somewhere in the sanctuary as we've done in the past, so that by the end of the week we can see all the times that we've seen God as we've gone around through the week. And then my all-time favorite part of Vacation Bible School is on our fourth day. And during that session, we will have communion at closing for the students. It is an absolutely amazing experience to have communion with all of those small, shiny faces. But to do that, we have to have a different schedule that day. So be aware that on the fourth day, the fourth session that we have, everything will be shortened, so we'll be running a really tight ship that day so that we have extra time to serve communion and have a special moment with each child during that closing session.
Aledo UMC follows a ministry safe policy. Adults 18 years and older must have a background check and complete an online training. I will send the training and background check through Ministry Safe if you have not completed it or if your background check has expired. Ministry Safe states that there must be 2 adults with a group of children at all times. Therefore, a youth volunteer cannot be considered a second adult. You must have 2 adults that are 18 years or older with the group. When a child needs to go to the restroom, you must stand by the restroom door. If you need to check on a child, please go get a second adult before going into the restroom. Youth volunteers, please do not pick up the children. If a child needs help, please find an adult for assistance. There are nurses available to help if there are any accidents. Please contact Tammy, Emily, Abby, or myself, and we will get the nurse for you. Please keep your phone on at all times in case of an emergency. With that being said, please do not take photos of the children that are not your own, since there will be children whose parents do not want them to be photographed. We want this to be a safe and happy environment for the children. If you have any questions about Ministry Safe, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Okay, I'm back. Let's talk about the most difficult thing we do at Vacation Bible School. That's getting all the kids in and all the kids home. So let's talk about parent drop-off and parent pickup. On our first day, it's a little chaotic, and we're going to do everything we can to make it as smooth as we possibly can. So when a kiddo arrives with their parent for first session, this year we're doing something different. Instead of going to a table to check in to find out what crew they're on, it's going to be like when you get to elementary school and you walk up to the glass of the school and there are lists and you look for your name in alphabetical order, and right next to your name it's going to say, instead of your homeroom teacher, it's going to say your crew color. Kiddos will know, okay, I'm in the red group. They will walk to the red table, get their name, a badge, and walk to the red crew pew in the mornings. We will have youth escorts for the preschoolers and kindergarten and first graders, or the parents can walk their kiddos into the sanctuary and help them find their crew pew. For those who have not yet registered, there's going to be a tent outside where the parents can fill out a registration form, get their kiddo assigned to a crew, and we can get them a name tag and get them sent into the sanctuary. The only difference at night is that instead of coming into the sanctuary to their color pew, they'll go to their color table in the chapel. So now let's talk about parent pickup. Parent pickup mornings and evenings will happen from the sanctuary. The kiddos will all be sitting in their color pews with you, their crew leader, and the parents are going to come in. In the mornings, as you know, if you've done this before, it is very full. There are lots and lots of people. So when people walk in, we're going to ask them to walk through the middle aisle and the next 2 aisles out. Preschool parents will come through the middle aisle. Elementary age parents will come through the outside aisles and pick up their kiddos. They will have to give you a 4-digit code that is on the back of the kiddo's name tag for you to release the kiddo to the parent or to whoever's picking them up, be their nanny, their grandma, whoever. When the parent picks them up and gives you the 4-digit code, you're going to take their name tag and let them go with their parent. The reason you're taking their name tag is that's your way of knowing that you've released that kiddo to the parent. The name tag is kind of how we know possession of the kiddo. If they've got a name tag on, they're our responsibility. If we've taken their name tag off, we've given them back to their parents. Once the kiddo has been given to their parents, we're going to encourage all the parents to walk all the way to the front of the sanctuary, all the way to the outside aisles, all the way to the wall, and then back out the sides so that we can keep people moving in one common direction instead of parents trying to swim upstream after they've gotten their kiddo. In the evenings, one of the nice treats about being a part of the evening VBS is you get a snack supper. Volunteers and kiddos all get to enjoy a snack supper together from 5:30 to 6 in the chapel. You'll sit with your color table with your crew. At the beginning of that time, someone will stand and sing a prayer, lead the kids in a blessing for the food, and then they will release the kiddos to go through the buffet line by crew color, and you will go with your kiddos when your crew color is released. So when it's time for the red group to go, the red group will be named. You'll walk to the kitchen, go through the buffet, come back, have a seat at the table, and enjoy your meal. As Emily told you earlier, there'll be activities in a box on your table. We have kiddos that take 4 minutes to eat, and we have kids that take 30 minutes to eat. So those kiddos that are finished soon will have something to do while they wait. Okay, so that's it. You made it through training. What's the key phrase, Emily?
Decorator crab.
Decorator crab. So make sure that when you email Emily, you say decorator crab. Now, the last thing we want you to know is our cell phone number. So if you need to contact us, you can tell us. My name is Tammy, and my cell phone number is 682-365-8113.
My name is Jennifer McDaniel. My cell phone number is 817-300-4000.
And I'm Emily Fowler, 817-475-2311.
And I'm Abby Griffin, and my number is 817-253-7753.
Thanks so much. We can't wait to see you this summer. We want to provide you some important key VBS dates. First, Saturday, June 17th, we'll be having our second VBS Decorating Day. Everyone's welcome to join us in the Fellowship Hall from 9 a.m. to noon to continue to build decorations for Vacation Bible School. On Saturday, July the 8th, from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m., we'll continue our decorating along with setting up the decorations throughout the church. Again, everyone's welcome to join us for that. Then on Sunday, July the 9th, we have lots of activities. During both worship services, we'll be volunteer commissioning everyone. This is just an opportunity for the church to pray for us as we head into our week. We ask that all the volunteers come to either one of the two services on Sunday, July the 9th. Then from 12 to 2 on the 9th, we'll be continuing our VBS setup, room preparation, and decorating. Again, you're welcome to join us and help out with that if you'd like. From 3:30 to 4:30 on the 9th, we will have VBS Volunteer check-in. We need all morning and evening volunteers to come during that hour at the Narthex and the Connection Center to get your shirt, your name tag, your bandana, and get further instructions. But please make sure that you come between that hour. If you can't, you need to let Emily Fowler know. Then, on Sunday the 9th, from 4:30 to 5, we will have adult volunteer worship in the sanctuary. At the same time, the youth will be having a pizza party in the chapel as we get ready to get started. On Sunday the 9th at 5:30, we kick off Vacation Bible School, the evening session. We're asking all of the crew leaders to be at your crew table no later than 5:15 that evening. Then Monday morning, July the 10th, VBS gets started at 9 a.m., the morning session. Our crew leaders need to be in your crew pew no later than 8:30 a.m. Then, Sunday, July 16th, that's our VBS Sunday where all of the kiddos and all of the volunteers will be participating in worship in the sanctuary at 11 a.m. We ask that everyone be there if you can. Also, on Sunday the 16th, after the 11 a.m. worship, anyone who can hang around and help us take down decorations would be very welcome to do that. We need all the hands we can get. Those are the important dates. Get them down. Thanks so much.